Hello, Algebra 1 students. Here we are in Unit 6, Systems of Linear Equations and Inequalities. We are in Tier 1, Lesson 4, Finding Solutions to Inequality Systems Graphically. Check off your booklet. A system of linear inequalities is just two inequality equations graphed and shaded on the same Cartesian plane. Where the two shades overlap are where the solutions to both inequality equations are found. So what this means, in other words, is when you shade the inequalities, the order pairs that lie in the shade of both of them, where they overlap, that's where the solutions are for both equations, which means that's where the solution of the system is as a whole. So let's go do an example. So here we have two inequality equations. We have y is greater than or equal to x minus 1, and we have y is less than negative 1/2 x plus 5. So let's graph the lines. Well, I know that my green line is definitely going to be a solid line, right? So my y-intercept is negative 1. I get that from this negative 1 right there. And my slope is 1 right there, because if there's nothing in front of x, it's an implied 1. So I'm going to rise 1 and run 1. So there's my next point, rise 1, run 1, there's my next point, and you get the idea. I can draw a line this way, and then I can draw a line that way. So there's my line roughly sketched. So now I want to go to my other equation. So here I have a y-intercept here of plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's right there on the graph. And then my rise over run is negative 1, comma 2. So I'm going to rise negative 1, which means go down 1, and then run 2, which means go right 2. So I'm going to go down 1 and then right 2, and then down 1 and then right 2. And that is a dotted line because of that symbol. Now let's figure out which way to shade these. If I pick 0, 0 for the orange line, I have 0 for y. If I put 0 in for the negative 1/2 times x, that goes away, and I'm left with 5. So 0 is less than 5. That's a true statement. So 0, 0 is definitely in the solutions of my first line. So I'm going to shade this way. With the second one, if I put 0, 0 in here, I get 0 in for the y, and then I get that is greater than or equal to. Well, if I put 0 in here for x, it's just going to be 0 minus 1, which is negative 1. So if I put 0, 0 in, I have 0 is greater than or equal to negative 1, which that is a true statement. So that means 0, 0 again is part of the solution set for the green line. So I got to shade toward the 0, 0 from the green line, which is above it. So this way. Now if you look, you have a region here that is the two shades overlapping. That is where all our solutions lie. Now, but I will say this, be careful, because if you pick a solution that is on a dotted line, remember dotted lines and open circles are things that are not included with an inequality value. So you actually can't. But let's pick a few of the solutions that are over here. I'm going to pick a couple quick ones. This one right here, that's negative 1, 1, because I'm going back 1, up 1. We can pick this one right here. That's negative 4, 3. And obviously your answers will vary if you pick different ones than me. And we can even go negative 5, negative 2. And then I guess I forgot the 3 for the negative 4, 3. So that's basically what it means. And any of these points in here would have worked. Good luck on your practice set.